Well, here I am with a new video relating to the valuation of goodwill, and in this video we are going to discuss valuation of goodwill under super profits method. Based on super profits we can calculate goodwill in three methods, that is one super profit method, capitalization method, annuity method. These three are the methods, but now presently first we will discuss about super profit method, then we will think about capitalization, later we will do annuity method. If you get one method, other two methods are similar to the super profits method, but last valuation of goodwill formula will change. Okay, so let us see valuation of goodwill under super profits method. So for valuation of goodwill under super profits method, we have 5 steps. How many steps? 5 steps. 5 star chocolate, 5 star. Okay, so you will get 15 marks question from valuation of goodwill or from valuation of shares. I hope one from valuation of goodwill and another from valuation of shares, so it will be a good and easy chapter for you all to score the marks in the exam. So valuation of goodwill under super profits method, steps are how many? 5 steps. So step 1 is capital employed or average capital employed. What we are going to calculate? Capital employed or average capital employed. When to calculate capital employed, when to calculate average capital employed, we will discuss later. Step 2 is normal profit. Okay, step 2 is normal profit. Step 3 is future maintainable profit, and step 4 is super profit. Step 5 value of goodwill. So these are the 5 steps. Step 1 average capital employed or capital employed, based on the question we are going to see. So step 1 is capital employed or average capital employed. Step 2 calculation of normal profit. Step 3 FMP future maintainable profit. Step 4 SP super profit, and step 5 goodwill. So let us see the how capital employed will be calculated. First step, calculation of capital employed. So capital employed, how we will calculate capital employed? We need to take A for assets. Assets we need to take other than goodwill, non-trading investments and fictitious assets. What we should not consider under assets? We need to take all assets. Okay, if revalued figures are given, we need to take those revalued figures, but other than goodwill, non-trading assets and fictitious assets like preliminary expenses, P&L account, debit balance, discount on issue of shares, premium on redemption of preference shares or debentures, these are the called fictitious assets. These should not be considered, and non-trading investments should not be considered. Goodwill, as we are calculating goodwill, we should not consider goodwill. Other than this, we need to take all other assets values. From that, B less outside liabilities. Outside बाहर वाले, B for बाहर वाले. कौन से liabilities? Assets minus liabilities, you will get capital employed. Assets minus liabilities, you will get capital employed. Sometimes we are going to calculate average capital employed. If current year profit or present year profit is given, okay, for the year which we are calculating goodwill, for that year present year profit or current year profit is given in the question, then we will calculate average capital employed. Okay, that is capital employed minus half of current year profit, then you will get average capital employed. So to calculate average capital employed also we need to calculate capital employed. Assets minus liabilities is nothing but your capital employed. From that half of आधा current year profit निकाल दिए तो you will get average capital employed. Step 2 is very easy, very easy. Step 2 is nothing but step 1 into NRR. Step 1 into NRR. What is step 1? What is step 1? Step 1 is calculation of step 1 is calculation of capital employed. So capital employed is step 1. Step 1 into normal rate of return. This will be given in the question itself, don't worry about it. Given. Okay, we need to take that fair rate return on capital employed, like that it will be given. So A into B, normal profit is equals to capital employed, or if you calculated average capital employed into normal rate of return, you will get normal profit, that is NP. This is step 2. Step 3 is nothing but future maintainable profit. How to calculate future maintainable profit? We need to take average profit of past few years. Those details will be given. First year profit is this much, second year profit is this much. This average profit can be of simple average profit or weighted average profit. How to get simple average profit, weighted average profit, we have already discussed. If there is any trend, we will go for weighted average. If there is no trend, we will do the simple average. From that, adjustment of future expenses or incomes, if any, like presently company is incurring expenses for rent. If it is sold to someone else, business is sold to someone else, that new proprietor has his own business, so he will not incur any further expenses relating to rent. Similarly, remuneration to partners, which is not deducted from the above profit. So those are the expenses or incomes which may be arise in future based on the nature of the question, business facts. So adjustment, either you can plus or minus these future expenses and incomes. And one more thing, generally this thing will be given, interest on investments. This we need to deduct because we are calculating business profits, not income, other income, not of the main business activity. So interest on investments is considered as other income, not operating income. So that is why that amount also will be deducted. Then you will get future maintainable profit. Okay, so step 3 is future maintainable profit. Step 4, that is very easy, that is nothing but your super profit. How to calculate super profit means SP, super profit, is equals to FMP minus NP. Here step 3 minus step 2 is nothing but your step 4, that is super profit. Lastly, value of goodwill. Goodwill is equals to super profit, that is you have calculated in step 4. Step 4 into number of years of purchase. This will be given in the question. That's it. This is how we need to calculate goodwill under super profit method. Goodwill under super profit method. So in 9 minutes I have explained you about the how to calculate goodwill under super profits method. I am saying once again, first capital employed or average capital employed. If current year profit is given, we will go for average capital employed. Otherwise step 1 will end at C point, capital employed itself. Step 2, normal profit, that is step 1 into NRR, normal rate of return. And step 3 is future maintainable profit, average profit of past few years minus future expenses minus less interest on investments, then you will get future maintainable profit. From step 2, future maintainable profit, if you deduct step 2 normal profit, you will get super profit, that is SP is equals to FMP minus NP. Then lastly, goodwill is equals to super profit into number of years of purchase. Similarly, which you did in the simple average profit and weighted average profit. At there you did simple average profit into number of years of purchase. For weighted average profit into number of years of purchase. For super profits method, super profit into number of years of purchase. Okay, let us see one example, one question relating to goodwill, valuation of goodwill under super profit method. Here is a question. From the following balance sheet of Soft Look company as at 31st March 2010, find out the value of goodwill. Okay, share capital not required, general reserve not required, P&L account balance, these all are not required. Debentures, sundry creditors and provision for tax, these are considered as outside liabilities. Outside liabilities we will consider. These are the part of B, step 1. And from assets, goodwill should not be taken. Land and building we should take, plant and machinery we should take, stock we should take, debtors we should take. Investments, face value, put a star mark, I'll tell why later. This is not 7 lakh, it is 25,000 at 5%. Market value is given at 35,000, face value is 25,000 of those investments. Investments we should not take for the calculation of capital employed. Cash at bank we should take. Preliminary expenses being a fictitious asset we should not take. Goodwill should be valued at 5 years purchase of, how many years of purchase? 5 years purchase of super profits. Average profit is not 75,000 for last 3 years. Last 3 years का average profits कितना है कहते? 75,000. This we will consider for calculation of FMP, future maintainable profit. Fair return on capital employed, this is nothing but your NRR will come under step 2 normal profit calculation. So for your convenience and my convenience, I have calculated few steps so that we can reduce the time relating to the recording the video. So let us see one by one each and every step. Okay, so valuation of goodwill. Valuation of goodwill. So here comes the valuation of goodwill, and what is our step 1? Step 1 is wait a minute, थोड़ा नीचे करेंगे. Step 1 is capital employed. To calculate capital employed, as current year profit is not given, we will calculate only capital employed, not average capital employed. Okay, so I'll write here only capital employed. Right, capital employed. So let us see. A for assets, we should not take goodwill, investments and preliminary expenses. Other than that, we have to take other things. So land, we have taken land 1 lakh, plant and machinery 2,50,000, stock 1,80,000, debtors 50,000, and cash at bank 10,000. We will see that one also. Cash at bank, cash at bank 10,000 total. 1 lakh plus 2 lakh 50,000, 3 lakh 50,000 plus this 50,000, 4 lakhs, 4 lakhs plus 1 lakh 80,000, 5 lakh 80,000, 5 lakh 80,000 plus 10,000, 5 lakh 90,000. This is assets value. From liabilities side, we have to consider only three liabilities. That is outside liabilities. We have already written 9% debentures, sundry creditors, and provision for tax 1 lakh 30,000 and 35,000. So I have wrote here less outside liabilities, these three, 1 lakh 30,000 and provision for tax 35,000. Total comes to 1 lakh 65,000. So from 5 lakh 90,000, if you deduct 1 lakh 65,000, it will be 4 lakh 20,000. That is your capital employed. After this, step 2, calculation of normal profit. Normal profit is equals to capital employed or average capital employed. Here we have capital employed how much? In step 1, 4 lakh 25,000. So I will take that value at here, 4 lakh 25,000, and normal rate of return it is given 10%. So I will write 10%. Normal profit A into B, 4 lakh 25,000 into 10%, 42,500 will be your normal profit. And later we need to calculate average profit of past how many years. They said average profit of past 3 years is 75,000. So we will take that amount. Average profit of past 3 years 75,000. So take 75,000. Then add future expenses and incomes if any, adjustment of future expenses and incomes if any, nil. So consider it as nil. And next, interest on investments. I said so 25,000 into, we are having 25,000 investments, on that you are going to get 5% interest. Five percent of 25,000. Sir, where it is given I will show, don't worry. 1250. Here you can see investments 25,000 face value of at the rate 5%. That interest they are going to get on face value we need to take, not on the 30,000 we need to take. We need to take on the investments value. Here there are investments. This 30,000 we should not take, we should take 25,000 value only. Okay, let us go to our question. Calculation. Making some problem. Wait ma. So if you deduct if you deduct 1,250 from 75,000, future maintainable profit will be 73,000, I think 750 as per my knowledge. 75,000 minus 1,250, Okay, from 75,000 if you deduct 1000 it will be 74,000 minus 250 73 250, right? This is your future maintainable profit FMP. Super profit step 4. Here we are. Come on. Beforehand itself. So super profit, here we are having बताओ मत यार. So FMP is how much? 73,750. Mm-hmm. 73,750 minus normal profit. In step 2 we have got 42,500, right? So if you deduct from 73,000 from 70 to 73,750, what will be the value? I'll write here, it will be easy. Pen 73 minus 42,500. Right, 73,750 minus 250, 1, how much? 3,125. Sorry, 31,000. It is 31,250. So 31,250 తర్వాత చూద్దాం. బై 31,250 goodwill is equals to the profit into number of years of purchase, that is 31,250 into 5, 31,250 into 5, 1,56,7. Let us see the answer. 1,56,250. So it will be 1,56,250. If anything goes wrong, please inform me. As per my knowledge, this is the answer. So that's it. 1,56,250. There ends the answer. Please remember one point. If current year profit is given in the question, then only we need to go for calculation of average capital employed. Otherwise we should not. Okay, that's it. So तो सब लोग मेरे साथ कहो, सीखना बंद तो जीतना बंद, सीखते रहो जीतने के लिए। जय हिंद। In the next video we will see the other methods.